Alright guys, how's it going? So last night, YouTubers and streamers seem to have gone to war, and this is over an age-old debate here on YouTube, and that is reaction content. Now, up front, my opinion on reaction content is if you don't have anything to add to the content that you're watching, then there is 0 point in it. Like if you watch something and say, "That's insane," or "That's wild," and just every 5 minutes or so, then what's the point of even reacting? And with that, let me go ahead and explain what happened. So this guy here made this tweet, and this is a very valid point that I 100% agree with. So this tweet pretty much went viral, and Mutahar ended up quoting, and he said that it's a shame that these are the videos that are in the recommended feed instead of the original videos, basically. And since the initial tweet here was about XQC, I think he might have took that personally, which really nothing seemed to be directed toward him specifically. He was just the example that was used, but he had to come and chime in and add something to this. So this response here is what pretty much ignited the whole flame. So what is it that XQC said? Well, let me go ahead and tell you. I wonder what triggers people like you so much. Revenue share? Audience split? Algorithm? I've heard this complaint a million times, and most public figures try to attack it from multiple angles just to fall flat on their face. I'm watching a vid I like to my people. That's it. And yeah, this is probably one of the dumbest takes I've seen, if I'm being real. Like I said, if you have nothing to add on to the content you're reacting to, then it's just fucking stupid to be even reacting to it in the first place. If you want to share a video to your viewers, then how about you maybe share that video with them? But wait, that would take your viewers off of your stream, wouldn't it? So yeah, the flames here are hot as hell now, and the debate here has just started. So now we got Mutahar saying basically there's nothing really wrong about doing it on stream, but clipping the content and re-uploading it on YouTube just to pretty much boost the algorithm is the part that's inherently wrong here. Especially when the person is like someone who's XQC and provides little to no reaction. He also brings up a good point here on why he hasn't uploaded his movie and TV show reactions, and we all know why he hasn't done that for obvious reasons, right? And yeah, it's basically re-uploading content at this point, but since he's a streamer, it's okay, I guess. So XQC responds again, taking offense here like he's personally being attacked, and he says, "Damn, I knew you liked using big words so that people would give your takes more importance, but feeling your unfounded criticism full of personal attacks and using anecdotal evidence to prove that the content is cannibalistic by nature, I get it now. It's all for show. You have no substance. I guess it makes sense that you are upset everyone is reacting to actual good content instead of whatever you post." Little brother used the 2017 example twice and tried to cash in his win early. This might get you Twitter drone likes, but you know how this works internally. You have the stats to back it up. You didn't use any because you know how it will show the exact opposite of the phenomenon. Also, I talk to most of the YouTubers I take big content pieces from to react to. Maybe send DDoS Internet a call and compare numbers on uploads/reacts. I'm on the defense, so I'll let you pull up some stats. After all, I'm the dumb one, right? Until then, keep molding, little brother. We both know why you posted that tweet in the first place. Insecurity is a fucking bitch, isn't it? Bites when you least expect it and makes you look weak. Also, don't make a money argument type. I'm probably the one who cares the least about residual YouTube ad rev. It compromises of maybe 1% of my total income. I do it to please my community. You know this already anyway. You just keep pretending you don't. Now write another essay to farm some impressions. Maybe you generate enough Twitter rev to shut the fuck up the next time you wake up and feel like a weak ass soy boy. Take care. So yeah, that's what he had to say. Took it pretty personally. If you had to ask me. But I do want to point out some key points. One, the whole 2017 thing. The 2017 argument is very relevant here because that's the exact same style of content that XQC is doing right now on YouTube. So yeah, I would like to think that is kind of relevant, dude. That's like saying using any past events in history as an example is dumb and stupid and irrelevant because, you know, not like history repeats itself or anything. Like, no, it isn't. And onto the insecurity thing, like, no one is insecure, dude. We just feel bad for all the people who make good original content, who doesn't get the credit they deserve because it all goes to, and your reaction is just watching their video while eating fast food. And since you're already very popular, of course the algorithm is going to push your content out more than the original creators. It's not rocket science, bud. Like, I'm sorry, bro, but if you side with this, then you're just wrong, dude. I can completely understand why these YouTubers are pissed off. They are putting countless hours into their videos. Keep in mind, some of them might be like me and working full-time outside of making videos. Meanwhile, these guys worth tens of millions of dollars, or in XQC's case, $100 million, are playing most of their content with zero input, zero opinion, and hell, not even adding any context to the situation. Like, how about you make these kinds of videos, or maybe do something original yourself and stop crying when people give you a hard time for literally using a real life cheat code. Now, let me go ahead and address the defenders of this whole thing. And their defense is pretty much that the creators of these videos can just claim the revenue from the React channels. And I think that's kind of besides the point here. Like, that defeats the purpose of the original creator having their own channel. Everyone's goal on here is to grow their channel to their peak, isn't it, right? And it's basically, like I said earlier, a cheat code to the algorithm because it recommends the empty reaction over the original video. So there's, like he said here, 1% of his money is probably like 10 grand or something. So yeah, that's a lot of money still, dude. Don't act like 10 grand isn't a lot of money, dude. What you're doing here, XQC, is the equivalent of sharing your Netflix password to literally thousands of people. But the thing is, you're doing this to not big media companies, but to these small creators. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this one. Go ahead and comment what you think down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts about all this mess. I really think this boils down to XQC taking this personally when it all started out in generalities, and he was just used as the example here. But yeah, make sure, if you're not already, go ahead and subscribe and make sure to hit that bell as well so you don't miss any future uploads. And if you didn't see yesterday's video, I will have that in the description, as well as my Twitter and Discord. But we went and talked about this guy who spent $20,000 on a super realistic dog costume because he always wanted to be a dog. So yeah, go check that out. And with that, man, I will see you in the next one. Have a good day. Peace.